Welcome to this presentation. We are going to be considering how to check for clashing between members, how to understand which members are clashing to each other, and as well how to resolve the clashing. So let us get started. But before we start properly, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. So for us to check for clashing, you have to select all the members that are meeting at a particular connections, and then select the connection as well. Just as it is, we are having our polines connections. We also have an arch connections between the beam rafter and the stanchion. Okay, we also have a base plate connections. So at first, let's look at the poline connections, the poline itself, and the beam rafter. For instance, this one, so you have to select the beam rafter first, or you can select any other member first. Hold the control key to select multiple of that, okay, which is that poline that is coming from that directions, and this other polines as well. You have to select the clip angle, which is the polines connections, just like this. So the idea here is this: after clicking on the clash right here, see clash, you find it under the tools, okay. Then mind you, this is ProtaSteel 2022. So after clicking on the clash right here, if any of these members or all of these members are clashing together, it will remain this red color. It's not going to change back to its original color. But if none is clashing, it will return back to its original color successfully. So having selected it just like this, click on the clash check right there. So you can now see that the beam rafter and as well as these two polines are actually clashing together. Alright, while the clip angle, which is the connections, the poline connection is not clashing to the polines, is not as well clashing to the beam rafter. But the beam rafter and the polines are clashing successfully. So let's do the same thing here. Highlight all of this. Let's check if this one is clashing. Okay, click on clash right there. You notice that none of this is clashing. Alright, so how do you resolve this clashing issue? Right now, what you have to do is, if I select the clip angle and I orbit it this way, okay, I bring it closely, you can see that the polines have entered inside of the beams, which is what is causing the clashing. Okay, the polines is actually touching the beam rafter right there. Okay, so you have to move this upward. The polines have to be moved upward. So you select it, double click on it. In the dialog, you come to where you have offset here under out of planes. Okay, selecting this provision and keep in 20 millimeters. Okay, so click on the upright right there. You see it goes up just like this. Okay, meaning it is away from the beam rafter right there. So click on the OK options. You do the same thing here. Double click on it and then come over to these provisions, the offset. You have it to 20 right here. Click on the apply options and OK options. So now if I select this and orbit it within that point, you will notice that it is no longer touches the beam rafter. Like the poline is not touching the beam rafter. So now if you select all of this now and check for clashing again, so you see it's no longer clashing. So we have resolved the clash issue. So the same thing is applicable even to this base plate that you have here. You can also check for clashing if actually the base plate is clashing with the columns and as well with the reinforced concrete members right there. So if you highlight all of this like this, click on clash right there, you notice none is clashing. So this is how you can check for clashing before you carry out your drawings in ProtaSteel successfully. So we stop here. If you have any questions, you can drop it in the comment sections. We'll see you in the next presentations. Stay tuned and bye for now.